Hello guys, good morning, good afternoon, and good evening to all. Welcome to Hartung Family Farms, and today we are going to be finishing a high moisture corn pit. You guys might be wondering, what the heck is a high moisture corn pit? Well, we will get into that in a second, but first we have Hartung Family Farms merchandise only available through November 25th. That is coming up very soon, guys. Get your hats, t-shirts, sweatshirts, whatever you want at Hartung Family Farms down below in the link in the description. So unloading this truck from yesterday, got a high moisture corn pit. That's basically what it is. We combine high moisture corn, we crack it, which I'll go into in a bit, and we throw it in the pit. We gotta get both combines going and dump that truck. So the guys are basically changing that unloading auger chain on that 7088. Darren and Curtis are transferring some cattle around. We basically had a calf pass away at the South Farm, so they're looking into that and transferring some cows back. And then I am going to check the oil on the 190, get it fueled up, and hook it onto a chopper box. We're renting out to our neighbor buddy. Oh, oil is good, and it's not very old either. Nice. Oh, let's fire this old girl up. It's almost got 7,000 hours on her. She's a peach. See how many hours she does have on her. I gotta figure out how to get there. 6,500. Stick some fuel in this bad girl, and I'm guessing hook it onto that wagon. I think. I don't know. To hook onto a chopper box, we'll start with this one because I'm not sure, one of them's got a bad chain, so I gotta figure that out. So we'll start with this one since it's out. I just went ahead and looked at the three chains. We got a chain underneath here that goes from the PTO. It goes PTO to belt, belt to chain over here. We got two chains underneath here, so all of them look good from my standpoint. Kick tires real quick, and then I'll hook the tractor up, set it out, ready to get picked up. We also got this chain here, but I think this chain looks pretty fine. We are getting about ready to start. It's almost lunchtime, so we probably won't get started until after lunch. But that's all right. But for right now, Pat and I are gonna clean up a mess of corn. So we just cleaned up from the trash that was in the combine. So I am just dumping it real quick. And then we're gonna start combining hopefully soon. So we just brought some calves up from the South Farm. They're right there. Just gave them a lick tub, some of the corn fluff, and a bale. We got this hoop bar I took off yesterday. Try to get her grind down flush so we can re-weld it. She's so happy. She's so happy. Happy to be on the farm. Now she looks like she's gonna go poop when she does a bunch of spins. Yep, there she is. Taking a poop. We're gonna take this semi out back. Let's go. Come on, up, up. She still hasn't learned to jump up here yet. She'll get there. Good girl. Oh, good girl. So Nathan's gonna go out back. I'm actually not sure what they're doing right now. But Curtis is packing the pile. He's got the truck set up. He's got my cart dumped out. Actually, I think I might be taking the 340 today. I don't know. We'll see. I'm gonna take this thing out back. We're gonna stage it for later. And I will walk back to the 340 now. Nathan's gonna get rolling here shortly. Good girl. She's just having so much fun. I'm gonna take the 340 today just because this doesn't have poop and the floorboards like the 8050 does, because we used it to haul manure. Because I don't want my dog smelling like poop.
Here's the idiot. Yep. About to get going for the day. About noon. Make sure she's always throttled down and in road gear. Here comes Dad. That's my dad.
And I want to address the elephant in the room. Yes, I'm wearing a Nebraska shirt. No, I don't like them. Yes, I hate them. And no, I didn't pay for this thing. I got it for free. So I'm going to take it off and use it for a rest for my dog. But first, let's fire this guy up. Gal. I don't know if we've named this guy yet. And then we'll get ready to roll. This is basically piled up pretty good. So there's a lot of room with a conveyor where the conveyor is going to be dumping the corn. So I think we got like, I don't know, 1,400 in there. That's pretty good. So let's go ahead and set the time lapse and get going. I got corn in my hopper. I think we're ready to roll. I just got to figure out how Darren sits in this seat since he's so short. So this is our hay, well, not our hay buster, but guy we work with. It says hay buster. It's an 1150. It's a semi-mounted. He's got it on a Kenworth, and he grinds all our hay. He comes out here about twice a month, something like that. And basically, you can kind of see it's called a tub grinder. But imagine that chute that we're dumping the corn into. Take that out of there. This is the tub grinder. Where basically, you stick a bale of hay in there, and it rotates and essentially kind of grabs the hay and grinds it and shoots it out a chute without the conveyor. So it's a pretty slick system, and the fact that he can do corn with it as well, that's pretty neat. So Curtis sits there and waits for us to dump. Good doggy. So what we're doing here is we are cracking high moisture corn. This corn's around that 24, 25, 26%. So we're basically taking it from our grain cart into this grinder. And this grinder essentially, I think it's a hammer mill. I'm not sure exactly what type of mill it is, but it cracks all the corn and sticks it, basically it cracks it, drops out the bottom into a conveyor, into this big loading conveyor. Nathan is right there. You can just barely see his spout. Darren's following him. Pat's going around this side, kind of opening up the slower parts. How we like to use it, what's our strategy, because we have a 12-row head and an 8-row head. Basically the 8-row just goes and starts doing the inefficient stuff. You know, the 12-row head, bigger combine, can just start rolling. That's the thought. That's at least what we do. There they are. Darren's already almost got a full cart, and I don't even see Pat yet. There he is. So Pat's gonna cut in right here. I need to go catch Nathan because Darren is full. He's heading to the pit. There goes Patrick. We're rolling. You get caught up to Nathan. He's already almost full. So this is a 80-acre field that we're in right now. This is a 9-acre field, and we got another 30 acres on the other side of those trees. Let's show what Nathan's doing. So I know we have this end row on this side. I'm hoping he's opening it up. That's the hope. We'll see. Not sure. I am on top of the world right now. Nice. Heading back to the pits. We have a long way to go, so the guys are going to be waiting for a little bit.
4 o'clock for Brandon Haywood work.
Pushing up the pit. Cracking. Sleeping. Whoo, he's getting real close to that wall. Getting up there. Just had a coyote run into there. So it looks like Curtis is having to move the conveyor because he can't push it all uphill anymore. I don't see Nathan. No clue where he's at. Oh, yep, so it's gonna be a little slow going as Curtis moves that truck. Yeah, there is Sir Patrick. So tomorrow we're only gonna be down to one combine. Patrick's gonna chop earlage for a neighbor. Yes, I thought we were done chopping, but no, we are not. That's gonna stink, but I think we're gonna go south down to Nathan's field and try to get a bunch of crop knocked out down there and try to be done down there in 2-3 days. So fun fact, my fuel sensor is downhill the right, because when I'm leaning to the right I have 50 gallons, when I'm leaning to the left I have 15. Not good. Not good. I'm definitely gonna get some fuel when I get back. Should have got some fuel earlier. Oh well, die.
In some pretty choppy ground today. Back behind the farm in Butch's. We did all this last night, this field here. And now we're doing this piece around here and around these trees and stuff.
Now I can get out of here, I am full. Having to cart all this grain back. It's very fun. Well, we moved up on top now because Curtis couldn't push. It was getting too steep down at the bottom. He couldn't push it. So now, because we're doing it up on top, he just has to push downhill as opposed to pushing uphill. It should work, hopefully. Keyword is hopefully. Now he's got to be out of the tractor to kind of watch it. And Daisy's watching too. Look how much fuel this thing carries. It's got like probably a 200 gallon tank there, 100 gallon tank there, and probably more fuel on the other side. See what Kurt needs my help with. Curtis packing the pile. I'm running late.
We're just finishing up for the night. Grain cart combines are getting a little ahead of me. Didn't have much time to pack, so I think we did roughly 14,000 bushel in here so far. I'd say she's getting about half full. We're looking to put about 20 to 25 in here. Well, yeah, I think he said it was doing like 24%. 24-25%, so not too bad. Wilson's hay grinder that they convert over to corn, which is nice. Working pretty nice for us. First year doing it, so see how it goes, I guess. See how it feeds out. I'm hoping to get this 3/4 of the way full at least. But I'm done pushing for the night. Just gonna do some packing, so. Not too bad. Finish her up tomorrow.
Everyone's waiting on me. Pit's getting full. What is that, Daisy? Do you see Sassy? Do you see Sassy? Sassy the cat with Larry? Is that what you see? Daisy is not a fan of Sassy. What's Sassy ever done to you? What is it? Who is it? Well, the Budman's not coming out today. Looks like he's got to, yeah, we're probably just not going to need more. We're going to be putting a lot more corn in this pit than we thought originally, which is alright. Rather here than in a bin. Straight cruising. 3.4 mile an hour for that little thing. Not bad. I don't blame you. Not bad at all. Some decent corn up on top, probably flowing the bushels, maybe 4,000 bushel an hour, I bet. He is dumping on the shimmy. Basically just kind of give Curtis a little bit to catch up and pack that pile. So that's why I brought that semi out. I don't know, we're probably right around 20,000 bushels on this thing. Probably do 25 to 30, I'd guess. Another one done. So we are rolling right along. We're just about done with the long rows. Then we got some short rows going into the trees down there, and Pat's working on a little 9-acre dinky field kind of on the other side of the trees. Basically we have field trees, field trees, field trees, field trees. No. Field trees, field trees, field trees, field. That's the way it goes. So it's we're going good. Going real good actually. Gotta get out of the way. Gotta get out. Gotta run. Patrick is full. So I have 40,000 on me right now, and this is actually going to be from a different field, so I'm gonna have to put basically whatever Pat puts on, and then put, or I'm gonna dump off 40,000 on this field, and then I'll switch over to the other field. I am gonna be full. Still going. I got 53,000 on. Pretty good. Snow goose. Woo, I am full. Creeping down the hill. And now I start flying down the hill. As soon as I go over that hump, right there. And we're ready to do her again. Getting into the short stuff, only have about 60 rows left or so. They kind of wrap around a little ways, so. But we got both combines in here, it will not take long. Sweet. 12 rows left here. I'm not sure how much Pat has left, but he's gotta be getting close too. Yeah, I think he's got, Nathan's got a pass back and Pat's got a pass back. Be about right.
Getting this field finished up on my last 12 here, and looks like Dad's gonna be on his last 8 on the way back. Pretty hilly back in here. We're kind of between the trees. One of our fingers, we call it, when we deer hunt. Moving right along though, we got about, I think about 21,000 bushels in our high moisture pit bunker. This corn is doing about 24 and a half, and the instant is a little higher. It's here and there, it depends. So it's a little dry for what we like for high moisture corn. So we crack it and we put it in our pit bunker. But it's our first year doing it, so we got a couple other little fields to finish up that are wet just like this corn is, or a little wetter. And then we'll hopefully have the high moisture bunker full. There's some rougher ground too, so it isn't yielding quite as good, but about 215, not horrible. We'll take it for the year that we had.
It's gonna work about perfect. Just about perfect. Rolling. Moving out. Now the deer and coyotes don't have their cover anymore. Big old coyote Pat just saw. So now we're moving down. We got 15 acres in the east of that hay strip right there. Then we got about 10 acres on that hillside, if that. And then we got 3 acres there. So hopefully we can get all that done. And then we just have 35 acres along the gravel road. Then we'll be done behind the farm. Then we just got KOs around here, then we're done around the farm. Someone needs to clean their windshields. Wow, I can't see anything. Kurt is just pushing that big old pile. Let's go. Sit. Down. Hey, I don't want no barking. go check out this pile. It's getting up there. Sit. Just pushing her down, keeping her to the middle as best he can. He can actually rotate that blade. He's just trying to fill this as much as possible and not spill along the edge. Yeah, pretty good for 20,000 bushel in here. Mostly cracked up. It's a hard job keeping it smooth. Very easy to make it wavy. I know that firsthand. So he's getting to the point we don't want it to spill off the edge because it's going to be concreting all that down there. So he's going to start kind of building the ledge as best he can. Sit, turn. Oh, good go. Yeah. Let her run for a little bit. Oh, she's going to be all dirty. Beautiful sunset tonight, Neezer. What do you think? Huh, what do you think? Beautiful sunset. Rolling. Butt scratch, butt scratch. Up on top of the hill. See where the guys are at, I'm not even sure. See, oh, that's Nathan. We planted soybeans in here. You can kind of see how well that worked out. Not at all. We'll rip this up next spring. Now Nathan moves the light game. I don't see Sir Patrick yet, so game's still on. Darren, Curtis, and myself and Patrick are still in. Those of you guys don't know, the light game is who can sure the lights on last.
This video doesn't do justice because it's still a little bright over there, but good God, that's a nice sunset. Mother Nature painted a pretty one tonight. Got some nice days. Keep hammering away. Maybe in a couple weeks we'll be done. By Thanksgiving for sure.
Pat is working on the south side and Nathan is working on the north. And they're basically gonna work together, I think. Pat's just knocking off the last of the end rows. 7088's been running good so far. Hopefully it stays like that. Patrick lost the light game. Now it's between us three.
There you can see a little better. It's a beauty. Nice night out. Get some harvesting done.
Casey. Hey. This little field won't take too long with two combines chooching at it. Especially one, this one's doing 30 feet wide, 3 to 3.5. And Pat's doing 2.5, 8 rows wide. Knocking out acres. It's getting a little too bright in here. But I don't want to turn on my lights because as soon as I turn my lights that'll dim down, but I would lose the game. Without first verifying that I did not lose. Or that I won. Now the moment of truth, I see Curtis lost. We'll see where Darren is. Let's see Darren.
You want me to come get you on the top side before I get past?
Oh, because he's already up there. Well, I think I won. I'm gonna call that a win. That little funnel can hold roughly 30 bushel is what I'm guessing, if that. So it's kind of hard just to kind of keep it full because I'm basically using my gauge when it's too empty. There's a bunch of dust that flies out because the air from the hammer mill doesn't actually get crushed, and so it blows it out. But obviously when it gets too full I see it. Going good, probably 23,000 in this pit. That's what I mean. See how it just kind of blows out? I'm empty, so doing pretty good. There they come down the hill. So we got 3 acres straight ahead and another 10 up on that hill ish.
Well, what do you think, Dad? I know you gotta leave.
You guys are gonna knock out this hillside piece. Nathan's already started. Pat's gonna do a hopper. Then he's gotta go to basketball. We'll probably do this 3-acre piece and maybe call it a night. We're not sure. We'll get up and chase some combines. This stuff is still pretty wet. 31%. That's what Nathan says. A little game of chicken going on. Pat's backing out of the way of Nathan.
Peter kid's their best player. He's
Talking
just a
basketball.
junior. He's really good.
Yeah, makes sense. Midland Communication, guys. Great radios. I was able to hear them 2 hollows away. Pretty impressive stuff. Got the MXT
If
500.
you get loaded, Ryan, you can probably walk back and grab the semi or whatever. Grab that, and then they'll put that little field on Darren's cart.
So Pat's done. He's got to go to open gym tonight for his basketball team. Home, back 40 south. Now we're done with cracking corn. Sweet. We are done with our high moisture corn. Sweet. I'm just gonna get straightened out. Nathan can dump on me, and then I'm gonna call it quits for the night. Darren, where's my delivery service? Jeez, rookie.
He says he never got it.
Jeez. Darren hopped in with Nathan because we got this little 3-acre piece. That's all we got. He's told me he's got lunches or dinners in there. And when he says you have dinners, you go. I don't know if he actually does or not. Hey, that's it. Sweet. Darren's riding with Nathan. I'm gonna go dump the last high moisture corn of the year. Hey Daisy, you see that semi back there? I'm gonna let you out now. Can you drive that? Thanks. What do you mean you don't have thumbs? Of course you can drive it. Okay, well you probably couldn't reach the pedals. You're right on that one. Last cracked high moisture corn of the year.
On the bottom side now by the waterway.
See how there's not as near as much dust? So this corn's a lot wetter, 30%. We are done. That is it. Now Curtis will let everything clean out, idle down, and we'll call her a season. There we go. All done. Now we'll fold it up. There's the unit. Pulling her out of the way. Not sure why he's pulling it way up there, but he is. Ew. The thing is very rear end heavy with that conveyor way out there. Dryer is still going. I'm gonna bring the truck in from out back. We'll roll into dump it, but first I'm gonna turn the light on in here because it's that bulb's burnt out. And what to be like? We need some light around here. Hi DJ. Hi DJ. Oh, you see the ball. You see the ball. Okay, go get the ball. Daisy and I are just going for a nice half-mile long walk back to the semi right there. Good girl. Good fertilization, girl. Now we'll top this truck off. And yeah, call it a night probably. Need to get that bulb fixed. This rookie needs to learn how to grain cart. Junk. With the rookie grain cart driver, he can't do anything right. Which, I mean, is par for the course for most grain cart drivers. There he's learning. There he's learning. We're just topping the cart up. Do as I say, not as I do. Don't do that. What is this guy doing? Driving around with his auger out? Hey, good enough, everyone. Just saw Curtis buzz by with his tractor with the blade on it. I'm guessing he's just running her to get the bees wings and stuff off it. My trailer's empty. Nathan's filling the grinding truck up with fuel. And we're gonna call it quits for the night. Ready, Diesel? Here comes Kurt. Easy. The safety latch on this thing was getting too tight, so I loosened it up, sprayed some WD-40 in her, and I'm going to tighten her back up. Actually, I'll leave this on because we got the dryer still running. We'll let this sucker go. Cook corn. I'm going to close the tarp up and call her a night. What do you think, Daisy girl? Kurt's going to blow off his tractor. Hi, Daisy. Excuse me while I blind myself so you guys can see me. All right, we have Hartung Family Farms merchandise for sale. Get them while you can, guys. It's gonna go fast. November 25th is already upon us, or almost upon us. So go down there, link it down in the description. Hats right here, this is my favorite, as well as Trapper hat. You're gonna wanna take a look and see what that is. So thank you guys so much for watching. We are gonna be combining Nathan's corn tomorrow, so you're gonna wanna stay tuned for that. We're gonna go way down south, 200-acre field. You're gonna wait, just wait to see that. That easy. So anyway, thank you. Wow, that's too bright. I apologize. So anyway, thank you guys so much for watching. Take care, take it easy, stay safe, and ta-ta for now.